Hello and welcome to your Empowered Astrology forecast with yours truly, Sarah McCallum, the Cosmic Finder. And this is for the week of October the 30th, 2023. So we have just come off of a really potent and powerful eclipse season. We celebrated a lunar eclipse and full moon in Taurus this past weekend. So the moon is going to be waning, and the moon will shift from Taurus into Gemini, into Cancer, and finally into Leo over the course of this week. So again, on Monday, when the moon is in Taurus, we can tap into ritual process, healthy routines, and habits to cultivate the life that we intend to live in our highest and greatest self. As we shift into the Gemini moon, this is a great time for divinatory writing or channeled writing, journaling, breath work, and any practices that help you to tap into the element of air and the mind. When the moon shifts into Cancer, we can work with water, take a bath, tap into nourishment and nourishing practices. Think about the foods that you are eating, the meals that you're preparing, and the ways in which you are caring for yourself. And when the moon shifts into Leo, we can think about creative self-expression, movement, dance, anything that helps us to tap into our inner fire and our inner child. All right, so at the beginning of this week, on Tuesday, we have the beginning of Samhain, a new shift in the wheel of the year, and we'll really be tapping into the energy of our ancestors. The veil is very thin, and you may have noticed that you are receiving some profound downloads or messages from those who have crossed over. This day on the 31st, we will also have a trine between Venus and Uranus. It's a good day to try something new and different. Perhaps when you're setting up your altar to connect with your loved ones that have crossed over or your ancestors, you could weave in a new type of offering for them. It's a great day for self-expression, to tap into the energy of eccentricity, and to generally just feel free to explore. On Thursday, there will be an opposition between the Sun and Jupiter. This could be a really great day to dream big. You may feel, that you're able to tap into the energy of happiness a little bit more easily. You may find a lot of success in your visions, but also steer away from inflated, ego-motivated types of actions. On Friday, we have an opposition again, but between Venus and Neptune. There could be some conflict here in the matters of love or the heart, and disillusionment is always possible when we are working with Neptune. So, grounding practices will be important, and just take time to reflect on how you're feeling, especially in regards to anything related to romantic interests. All right, on Saturday, we will have an opposition again, but between Mercury and Uranus. So there could be some challenging issues with technology on this day, but also like some really powerful sudden shifts or insights that come through the mental body. So be prepared and aware for those messages. On Saturday, we will also have Saturn finally moving in a direct motion. So there could be a lot of clarity here in regards to your career, your reputation, your place in society, and also your karmic path. And then lastly, on Sunday, we do have a waning half moon, which is also known as a last quarter moon. This will be happening in Leo. This can be the energy of closure. There may be some potential here to work with the shadow self, especially the inner child, because this is Leo. Again, the heart as well. And, this is a great time for like taking responsibility for, your part in where you're at here in the lunar cycle, and especially around the ego because it is Leo. So really like witnessing the ego, witnessing how the ego has motivated you to get to where you are, and or how the ego may have been hindering your growth. That's all I have for you this week, this final week of October, moving into November. You know, as we shift into Samhain, this is a lot of shifting, a lot of changing. Again, the thinning of the veil. You know, just be sure to rest, take care of yourself as we're coming off of this eclipse portal, and just be open. Be open to receiving messages, be open to receiving communication from the other realms, the other dimensions. This is such a potent and powerful time of the year to connect with, you know, those in your divine team that may be supportive in terms of ancestors and those who have crossed over. Take care of yourself, and I'll be back to talk with you again next week.